Imagine a young boy, frail and asthmatic, confined to his room. His breaths are shallow, and every night is a struggle for air. He yearns for adventure, for the freedom to explore the world beyond his window. The world outside seems vast and full of possibilities, yet it feels so distant. This was the young Theodore Roosevelt, a boy who refused to let illness define him. Despite his physical limitations, his spirit was unyielding. Instead of succumbing to his limitations, he embraced physical challenges. He pushed himself to the brink, determined to build a stronger body. He learned to box, to ride, to shoot. Each new skill was a step towards overcoming his frailty. He transformed himself into a picture of vigor. His determination was relentless, and his progress was remarkable. This spirit, this refusal to be cowed, would come to define Theodore Roosevelt, the man who would become the 26th President of the United States. His childhood struggles forged a resilience that would serve him throughout his life. He taught himself to overcome adversity. Through sheer willpower and relentless effort, he turned his weaknesses into strengths. He would carry this lesson throughout his life. Every challenge he faced, he met with the same determination he had as a boy. This was no ordinary child. His journey from a sickly boy to a robust leader is a testament to his indomitable spirit. This was a boy destined for greatness. His story is an inspiration, showing that with courage and perseverance, one can overcome even the most daunting obstacles. Roosevelt's entry into politics was marked by his characteristic energy and idealism. From the very beginning, he was determined to make a difference, to leave a mark on the political landscape. His enthusiasm was infectious, and his vision for a better America was clear. He served in the New York State Assembly, where he quickly made a name for himself. He shook things up, challenging the old ways and pushing for reforms that many thought impossible. His presence was a breath of fresh air in a stagnant political environment. He challenged the status quo with a fervor that was both inspiring and intimidating. Roosevelt was not afraid to speak his mind, and his passionate speeches often left his audience in awe. He was a man on a mission, and nothing could stand in his way. His colleagues learned quickly that Roosevelt was a force to be reckoned with. His determination and drive were unmatched, and he quickly gained a reputation as a relentless advocate for change. He was not just a politician, he was a leader. Tragedy struck in 1884, a year that would forever change Roosevelt's life. He lost his beloved wife and mother on the same day, a devastating blow that left him reeling. The pain was almost unbearable, and for a time it seemed as though he might never recover. Devastated, Roosevelt sought solace in the wilds of the Dakota Territory. He immersed himself in the rugged landscape, finding comfort in the simplicity and beauty of nature. The time he spent there was transformative, helping him to heal and regain his strength. He returned, forever changed, with a deepened connection to nature and a renewed sense of purpose. The wilderness had taught him resilience and self-reliance, qualities that would serve him well in the years to come. He served as New York City Police Commissioner, where he fought corruption with the same vigor he had shown in the Assembly. His efforts to clean up the police force were met with resistance, but Roosevelt was undeterred. He was committed to justice and integrity. He became Assistant Secretary of the Navy, a position that allowed him to further demonstrate his leadership and strategic thinking. He was instrumental in preparing the country for war with Spain, ensuring that the Navy was ready for the challenges ahead. He prepared the country for war with Spain, showcasing his ability to think ahead and plan meticulously. His contributions were invaluable, and his efforts did not go unnoticed. Every step of the way, he demonstrated unwavering integrity and a commitment to justice. Roosevelt's dedication to public service was evident in everything he did, and his actions spoke louder than words. Roosevelt was a rising star, his potential clear to all who knew him. His time was coming, and he was ready to take on whatever challenges lay ahead. With his unique blend of passion, determination, and integrity, Roosevelt was poised to leave an indelible mark on American history. Destiny, it seemed, had other plans. In 1901, President William McKinley was assassinated. Roosevelt, then vice president, was thrust into the presidency. At 42, he became the youngest president in American history. The nation held its breath. Could this untested leader guide them? Roosevelt met the challenge head-on. He embraced the presidency with his trademark zeal. He promised the American people a square deal. He pledged to fight for the common man. His presidency would be anything but ordinary. He was ready to lead. Roosevelt wasted no time in tackling the issues of the day. He took on powerful monopolies, earning the nickname Trust Buster. He believed in fair competition. He fought for the rights of workers. He signed legislation to improve working conditions. He championed consumer protection. He signed the Pure Food and Drug Act. He established the Food and Drug Administration. He understood the importance of public health and safety. His domestic agenda was ambitious. He fought for the little guy. He left his mark on America. His legacy was being written. Section 5. A Conservationist's Heart. Protecting America's Treasures. Roosevelt's love for nature found expression in his conservation efforts. He believed in preserving America's natural heritage. He created national parks, forests, and wildlife refuges. He understood the importance of these spaces for future generations. He worked tirelessly to protect natural resources. He established the United States Forest Service. He appointed Gifford Pinchot as its first chief. He understood that conservation was not just about preservation, it was about responsible stewardship. His legacy as a conservationist is undeniable. He understood the importance of protecting our planet. He set an example for future generations to follow. Section 6. The Panama Canal, Connecting Oceans and Ambitions. Roosevelt's vision extended beyond America's borders. He understood the importance of a strong navy. He recognized the need for a canal across the Isthmus of Panama. He believed it would enhance American power and influence. He navigated complex diplomatic waters. He secured the rights to build the canal. He oversaw the monumental engineering feat. The Panama Canal stands as a testament to his ambition and leadership. It was a triumph of American ingenuity. It connected the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans. It shortened shipping routes. It solidified America's position as a global power. Section 7. The Bully Pulpit, Roosevelt's Command of Public Opinion. Roosevelt understood the power of the presidency. He used his platform to shape public opinion. He communicated directly with the American people. He coined the term bully pulpit to describe his role. He was a master communicator. He used his charisma and wit to connect with audiences. He wasn't afraid to take on his critics. He fought for what he believed in. He championed progressive causes. He spoke out against social injustice. He rallied the nation to address its challenges. His voice resonated with millions. Section 8. Beyond the presidency adventures in Africa and beyond. After leaving office, Roosevelt embarked on new adventures. He led a scientific expedition to Africa. He hunted big game. He collected specimens for the Smithsonian Institution. He returned to the political arena. He ran for president again in 1912. He formed the Progressive Party. He lost the election. He never stopped fighting for his beliefs. He was a man of action until the very end. He explored the Amazon rainforest. He wrote numerous books and articles. He remained a vocal commentator on current events. Section 9. The Legend of TR, a legacy of boldness and reform. Theodore Roosevelt, often referred to as TR, was a man whose life story reads like an epic novel. Theodore Roosevelt's life was a testament to the power of one person to make a difference. His journey from a sickly child to a robust leader is nothing short of inspirational. He was a man of contradictions, a sickly child who became a symbol of strength. Despite his early health challenges, he embraced a vigorous lifestyle, engaging in activities like boxing and hunting. He was a privileged aristocrat who fought for the common man. Born into wealth, he used his position to advocate for those less fortunate, championing causes that improved the lives of everyday Americans. He was a complex and fascinating figure. His intellectual pursuits were as varied as his physical ones, and he was a prolific writer, authoring numerous books on subjects ranging from history to nature. He left an indelible mark on American history. His policies and actions have shaped the nation in ways that are still felt today. He expanded the power of the presidency. He championed progressive reforms. Under his leadership, the executive branch took on a more active role in addressing social and economic issues. He established a legacy of conservation. His passion for the natural world led to the creation of numerous national parks, forests, and monuments, preserving America's natural beauty for future generations. His legacy continues to inspire. Today, his conservation efforts are seen in the thriving national parks and the ongoing work of environmentalists who follow in his footsteps. He reminds us that we can all make a difference. His words and actions serve as a powerful reminder that individual effort can lead to significant change. He challenges us to live lives of courage and conviction. In a world that often feels divided, his legacy of boldness and reform encourages us to strive for a better, more just society. Section 10, Roosevelt Today, a timeless symbol of American spirit. Today, Roosevelt's likeness graces Mount Rushmore. He stands alongside Washington, Jefferson, and Lincoln. These men represent the ideals of American democracy. Roosevelt's presence is a reminder of his enduring legacy. His life story continues to fascinate. His writings are still studied. His ideas continue to be debated. He remains a symbol of American strength and determination. He was a man ahead of his time. He recognized the importance of conservation. He understood the need for social justice. He believed in the power of the American spirit. His legacy will continue to inspire generations to come.